Now it's BKM office environments, but right here is where Sam Elliott parked his truck. He's loading up the propane tank. He's looking across the street. I believe it was right here, to be exact. This is like the exact frame of where Sam Elliott was. Hey everybody, it's your favorite friend and fiend, Kenneth Ramon, back here again in the Cruiser Bruiser. I'm back with you this time with a very interesting, out of the ordinary journey to embark on. I'm gonna let you guys know just like the gist of it. I heard a rumor that out here in Ridgecrest, California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the man, the myth, the legend himself, he owned a property out here once. It's up on the hill behind the college, up at College Heights. Okay, it's called the Rocky Top Hill, or Rocky Top Ranch, rather. Anyway, so I looked this up, right, and I didn't find much information about Arnold owning the house, but I found out that it was featured in a movie called Woman Undone. Anyway, so I went on Tubi because this movie is featured for free on Tubi. I watched the movie and I'm like, holy crap, there's a lot of places that are, you know, in my hometown that are featured in this movie. So I kind of want to go out and see like what they look like today, you know, 30 years later. This movie was made in 1996. But anyways, yeah, that's what drew me to this movie. I'm talking about this movie right here, Woman Undone. It was only released on VHS, so it wasn't like a huge movie, but it starred Sam Elliott and Randy Quaid and like all these great actors that were here in town. I had no idea. Anyways, guys, but I heard Arnold Schwarzenegger owned this house, okay, that people around town saw him driving around in a Humvee. I heard rumor that he bought this house back in, you know, the 80s when he did Conan the Barbarian. Apparently they did some scenes nearby in Ridgecrest. And if you're a big Arnold fan, you would know that this isn't very far-fetched because Arnold himself has owned horses. He's owned a couple donkeys, which, you know, we don't know where his house is now, but he's made videos where he's feeding his donkeys and things like that. It would make sense that he would have a house up in the hill in the middle of the desert, you know, and good luck going up that hill if you're paparazzi. He's probably laughing. He's like, ha, 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 try and get me now. But anyways, guys, rumor has it that he sold the house when he ran for governor. And another like person said that a realtor had said that he had lived there, and his maintenance people had claimed that he lived there when they were trying to sell the house. So I don't know, could be true, could be false. I'm still gonna go check it out. So this is gonna be a fun adventure, guys. Come along with me. Go.
Got my piping hot beverage and we're ready to go check out film locations in Ridgecrest, California. Shall we?
And right here, guys, is the Best Western, formerly known as the El Dorado Motel right here. You can tell right here because the street light is in the same shot from the movie. This Guns for Us used to be a restaurant. Right there's still the car wash. It's a little updated now, but there's the car wash right there. And right over there is where the Super 6 used to be, next to that hotel. So let me pan out a little bit, and you guys can compare it. Pretty dang cool. Alright, now we're going to take a look at the motel real quick. As you can see, it's definitely remodeled some since '96, but this is where the motel was in the movie. I'm just going to take a quick picture real quick. But yeah, that's what it looks like now, guys. Very cool. And you guys can see the staircase in the background when they're here at the motel. We're not gonna go inside. I don't feel like, you know, it's worth it enough to like actually pay money to stay here at the hotel. But I wanted to get this angle for you guys so you guys could see the staircase, which is very prevalent in the movie. So very cool. Alrighty guys, so I just went across the street from the motel. This is where the Cottage Cafe was. Now it's an empty building, but it's right here, right next to Guns for Us Inc. right there. That right there is the Best Western motel, which you just saw. Yeah, went across the street. Here, Guns for Us. And here is where Cottage Cafe was. Now, Heather actually used to eat here. She said it was alright. Wasn't anything spectacular, but this, right where the Cruiser Bruiser is parked, is where Sam Elliott was parked in the movie, and he went inside and had a meal, so it's pretty cool. It's kind of sad that it's no longer here, but this is where it would have been. And guys, I'm just peeping through the window real quick. I hope you guys could see it, but yeah, it's pretty empty. Crazy to think that an actual restaurant was back there. Like, take a look. Yeah, now you guys could see it. There's like a little hallway and all that. That's what it looks like inside. But yeah, this is where Sam Elliott was. Wow, it's super small. Never would have guessed a restaurant would be there. Maybe the hallway leads to, you know, a back where there's, could have been like more tables and, you know, a kitchen and whatnot. But yeah, crazy. Alright guys, so now we're going down Inyokern, where Woman Undone was filmed. That looks a little familiar. Yeah. Now, in the beginning of the movie, they came down the opposite end, so we will stop.
That was in it.
Yes, right there.
And this, it doesn't say welding on it like we thought it did.
It does say welding.
It does. I didn't see that.
But yeah, they came through the opposite end, so we'll see that on the way back. Or maybe we'll flip around right now.
I think we will, shall we?
Shall we? Alright, so that's what we're doing. So yeah, let me take some pictures while I'm going down. Alright, so this is the beginning of the movie. They come down Inyokern, and you see this welding building. And there was a street sign here. I guess it's not here anymore. But very, very cool. This is a new restaurant that was just put here. Irrelevant to the video, but in case you guys wanted to stop.
That building's been here forever. They just changed the name of the restaurant.
Yeah.
And this is the antique store that is in that movie.
Yes. So right here is the antique shop. And right there would be a bench that the mom and daughter would sit at. But yeah, right where that welding place is. You turn here. It's right next to Inyokern Elementary School. This is where the country feed barn was. Now it's BKM office environments. Yep, so right here is where the country feed barn would have been. I believe they got rid of it recently because I always remember it being country feed barn, but now it's BKM office environments. But right here is where Sam Elliott parked his truck. He's loading up the propane tank. He's looking across the street. I believe it was right here to be exact. This is like the exact frame of where Sam Elliott was. And like right here, guys, I'm posted right by the sign, the speed limit 25 sign. This is probably where the cameraman was. And right here is where the truck was. And you got this building in the background. So pretty cool. Yeah, it's a little rainy out today, so it's perfect because in the movie it's a little rainy as well when we get to like other scenes going into town in Ridgecrest. But really cool movie with a legendary actor like Sam Elliott, and even Troy Evans, you know, who's famous for Ace Ventura and other movies. He's in this movie. Stellar cast. It's pretty awesome that these people were in Ridgecrest and Inyokern. So now, guys, I got out of the car just so I could match the scene a little bit better when they pull up to Inyokern. Right there, you see the welding sign. That street light's still the same. There used to be a street sign right there. Looks like now it's just the stop sign. But yeah, this is where they pulled up. Right when you're going into Ridgecrest, you're entering Inyokern. This is where it was. And right over there on that side, in the back, right where Heather's parked right there, This building was the country feed barn where Sam Elliott was. Alrighty guys, well it's starting to rain, sprinkle a little, but I just want to get this shot. This is where Sam Elliott was actually looking towards. It was actually the welding building right here. I didn't know, I was thinking it was over here because that's kind of where the car's parked. But no, it was actually right here by this stop sign. This is where Sam Elliott was looking towards. A little saddle shop and all that. It used to be brown. It was right here. You can see that house in the background in the shot. You can even see that tree. It's still here. Very cool. So, let me just try and get like a shot. What it exactly looked like. Alrighty guys, so now I'm gonna walk on over to this antique shop over here that has a monumental scene in the movie. Just gotta cross the street real quick. But I'm gonna go over there and match a shot where the wife, tells her daughter everything's gonna be okay. They have a little moment together, heart to heart. That happened right in front of this antique shop right here. There used to be a bench up front. It's not there anymore. But yeah, I'm just gonna cross the street. Look both ways, we're good. But yeah, they walked over here to this shop, which is now 3 Bulls in a China Shop, Antiques and Makers Market. So the bench was right here. Right here's the gate. They would have been seated right here next to this gate. They would have walked up from over here. I'm gonna try to match the shot exactly. But there's a gate now. A gate, I don't think it was there before. I have to take a look. So there was actually a little fence over there. It's not there anymore. Now they have a bigger fence. And yeah, this is right where that shot would have been. You would see that pole right there in the background, these houses, as they walked up to this antique store right here. It's crazy because they still have glass bottles in the window. 30 years later, they're still selling antiques here. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, let me just get a quick little shot of this. Try to match it up exactly. Very, very cool. So yeah, they would walk right here. This is where the bench was. Alright guys, so right now we're stopped at Jawbone Canyon, the rest stop, because we're gonna flip around to go towards Garlock Road. Now that's actually where they filmed the beginning of this movie, where the couple in the car are fighting, right, and they go through the desert and then they end up missing mysteriously. Appropriately enough, they went to Garlock Road, where there's actually a lot of fatalities in real life. So, yep, we're on our way there now. And then I'm going to match up a shot. Yeah, so they were coming in from Los Angeles to the high desert. Right here's the turn off right here, guys. So, yeah, you see that in the movie. Then you see it's still there. That stick is still there. That bush is still there. We're going to pass it right now.
Is this the road?
58. That's what the sign said.
Very cool, but yeah, going out that way is where they went, into the desert. As they say in the movie, it was actually Garlock Road. Now, we might not actually check out Garlock Road. It's actually been closed for a little while. But yeah, a lot of fatalities happen in that area. It's haunted. That might be a trip for another video, but just so you guys know that that's where the couple turned in the movie. Oh, car's overheating. If you're gonna make the trip up the hill to the ranch, definitely don't drive a PT Cruiser. Nice view though. And I'll wait until this is done steaming, and then we'll go from there. All right, we're doing this again. Another day. We're in Heather's car now, trying to get up to the Rocky Top Ranch. We got some hikers out here. One of them's wearing a Misfit shirt. Woo! But yeah, guys, let's see. Hopefully this car can make it. Fingers crossed.
Oh, we're stuck. Okay. We're stuck.
Okay, so
I don't think we should do this.
all right, let's not do this.
It's dangerous.
You want to just park right here and see how far the walk is?
I don't know, Kenny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. All this rain damage really messed this road up. All right, Heather, I think you should just stay right here.
I'm already...
Yeah, this is bad. Heather. Okay, Heather, stop. I'm getting.
In 600 feet, turn left onto RC 15.
Okay, that scared me. Okay,
Uh,
so we turn left here.
I don't know.
Wait, what did it say?
600 feet, turn left.
Oh, okay, so keep going.
Keep going where?
This way, I think.
Okay. Look at the directions on it
Okay.
for a minute. Like, how far out is it? Oh, that's it right there.
We see it.
I think.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, zoom in. So we made it to Sam Elliott's house in the movie and allegedly Arnold Schwarzenegger's house in real life at one point. Thank you, Heather. So right there's the house. Heather, can you stop for a minute? Right there, stop right there.
Offer me a drink, buddy. Came a long ways if all you want's a drink. Going up to the house.
This is where Arnie allegedly lived at one point before he became governor. And this is where Sam Elliott lived in the movie. And you see that cactus right there? In the movie you see, what do you call it? Sam Elliott working on the yard as the sheriff pulls in. Very cool. So yeah, we made it up the hill, guys. Awesome. Alright guys, well that was it. We made it up the hill just so I could take a picture of the house and got to see it real quick. Yeah, because we weren't gonna just walk around, you know, their private property and things like that. But I do believe it's an Airbnb these days, and you could actually rent it out for like $800 a day or something like that. So that's pretty cool. But maybe we got another guy here coming up to see the house. Arnie? So funny.
I don't think he's gonna answer.
Yeah. He just waved at us. Man with his dog.
I think he's going to that property though. Like maybe he is the owner.
Yeah, maybe. Very cool. So yep, now we're going back down. I was scared because I didn't see what was on the other side of the hill.
Yeah, and people fly on their little motorcycles and stuff.
Yeah. You might not see who's coming on the other end. So scary. But yeah, look at all that. I can't believe the rain did all that, man. It's just so wild. Yeah. Alright, we should be good now.
We're barely even up there.
So yeah, guys, this is where the cruiser pretty much died, and it was quite a miles away up to get to the house. But from right here is where it died. And I don't know if I said it earlier in the video, but like we went all the way up to College Heights in Ridgecrest. It's where Saracoso Community College is, and you just keep going down this dirt road all the way up until you see the house.
Cool. Up the dirt road. We're going down now, but we went up the dirt road.
Yeah, now we're going down, but yeah. So, it's a nice little trip, a nice little adventure. You guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. But yeah, now back to Saracoso. Whoa. This was a fun trip.